Hi, my name is Brendan Keary, working for Keary's Motor Group. I've been with them for the last 29 years. We represent Nissan, we represent BMW, we represent Hyundai. We've also branched out into car supermarkets as well, having one in Dublin and one in Cork. We have 12 locations and we sell an awful lot of new cars. We'd have roughly in Cork, we'd have about 30 to 33% of the new car market. Previously, what we would have done to measure performance that we're now using on Autometrics, we would have used pulled reports from Kerridge. Sometimes I would have to go to the accountants to pull special reports on a monthly or weekly basis to get the information that required in anything. It wasn't easy to hand, it wasn't one that you could print off very easily. By utilising automated metrics, what I find is life becomes a little bit easier. That I can come first thing in the morning, whether it be 8 o'clock or 8:30, I can have a look at the reports on a one sheet that we have behind me on the screen there, that I can find out the amount of cars sold that were invoiced the day before, the amount of new compared to used, the profit per unit, what's been charged to the car. I have worked a bit with Phil Houston, hopefully to change the system that would suit the Keary's requirements, that we put a few other things in there. That certainly helps us. I find the report is extremely good in that it is up to date. It might be only about an hour behind Kerridge, which is for us, for efficiency, it's really, really good. So when we put it in, it was actually a very seamless operation because in fairness, behind the scenes, we're still using Kerridge until it went live, and the reports that we ever need are still in Kerridge, but we find this just adds to the process that was there. So no, it didn't cause any issues when we put it in, because it only went live. And in fairness, working with Phil Houston for the last 20 years, we knew what Phil was about, and we knew what he liked, and we knew that he knew the Kerridge system, CDK system, inside out. So we knew that what we were getting was actually right. What I find the benefit of this system is that you're getting on a daily basis. It's relevant information, it's live feed, it's coming through, that you're not pulling reports, and reports can sometimes become a bit hassle to get it upstairs. You forget about it, you don't look at it. With the process that's there, you're looking at it constantly. I love the way you can set targets and you work towards a target on a daily basis. It's very simple to use, and I love that the features that if you do have a feature that you want to upgrade, you do go into the blue box at the end of it and send it off, and it's always reacted within 24 hours. We would use this on a daily basis. That we would, for example, would bring salesmen and ask them why they've only got 3 or 4 cars invoiced compared to the nearest rival have about 20 or 22 or 23, and you'll find in that day the invoicing gets extremely strong. It's very good, but we find in a lot of places you measure towards the end of the month, but we find with automated systems we're measuring it much earlier, and if you're measuring it earlier, you'll always find you get better results at the end of the month. The first time I started using automated metrics, after 3 or 4 days using it, it was actually very easy, very simple, and I could certainly see the rewards straight away. It was very simple laid out. After a few questions asking my colleague of how it worked and what it was, I had it within 4 days. Simple to use, no headaches in it. As I said before, behind the scenes, we only started using it when it was up and running. There was no glitches, nothing like that. But anything we wanted to add on to it for ourselves, there was never an issue. I couldn't recommend it highly than anything else. It saves time, saves energy, and it helps the overall process of running the business.